What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Oh man, let it rock, let it rock, let it rock, let it rock. Come on, let it rock. That's what you call a wave right there. What's up? Oh man, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is the Lenny Reed Pod. I'm your host, Young Gorilla, Slim Gorilla. That ain't hit. Lenny Reed. This podcast, man. I've been on a little vacation. Let me clear my throat. My bad. Damn. Anyway, I've been on a little vacay, but we still don't do it right today. We still don't do it right. Let me get it situated. Situated. Okay. This podcast is about life experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, self-improvement, personal development, financial independence, so you can live anywhere but here. And when I say that, it's wherever you at. You could be in a nice place. You could be in a place you want to do better, or you could be in a place that you're doing better, but you want to do better. You do great. You know, before I get started, this podcast is powered by IamLennyReed.com. That is my hub. That is my, what do they call that? Headquarters. That is my house. Casa, right? Casa? It's everything, man. So go over to IamLennyReed.com and check it out. I got merch over there. I got Patreon entry over there. I got ebooks over there. It's just where I digitally live at. And if I can live there, like if I can go into the internet, I will actually live there. This is episode 254. Today's title, you see it right there. Treat yourself. Go to Thailand. Okay. So I'm going to get into some stuff about my trip that I think people should know. So if you've been to Thailand already, you probably might find, damn, what's my shirt looking like? You probably might find this podcast probably like, stuff you already know, but this is for the people that haven't been yet. And I think I think before the end of the show, the goal is to get more people there. That's the goal for me. And to somehow get myself back. I got to get myself back over there. So even though I got something planned, but I'll let y'all know that some other time. So yes, I am back. I was gone for a week. It was a dope trip. I will say I got a decent amount of footage. I went on a couple expeditions. I always got a burp when I get on mic. What is up with that? I got to get in a tiger cage and pet a tiger, female tiger. They was the middle-sized tiger. I couldn't bang with the big dog. So I didn't want to do the cubs because that's whack. You know what I mean? Little baby tigers. Nobody care about baby tigers except women. But yeah, it was a dope trip. And I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna break down the whole thing today. But like I said, my goal here today is hopefully inspire you to, get on an airplane, man. Get situated, man. Get right. So it all started with me on just doing it. Like when it first started, I had a group of people. Right? I had a group of people that was supposed to be gone, and just like any other thing, one person fell off, another person fell off, and the next thing you know, you looking around and it's only you left. So a lot of people will look at that and say, this is a sign. I can't go nowhere. It might be dangerous. Something might happen to me. I don't want to, whatever, right? That's not a sign to me. It's just, it shows me that, bro, get out, rock it. It's all you. Get out there and do what you do. Get popping. So I did. I went there by myself. Um, and like I said, I'm gonna break the trip down. So um it was it was a dope experience. Like I said, if I had more time, I would be everywhere. I would be in every corner, every village of the world if I had more time, but I don't have more time. And that's why I do the whole Patreon thing and other thing, merch and all that. So that would give me the time that I need, and I can replace the other things that I'm doing in life and just be this full time. So I'm working on that. But okay, so let's get into the flight. KLM. KLM, I will say, I don't have a clap meter, but I will clap for KLM. KLM. KLM, I think they are out of I think they are Dutch Airlines. And they have some connection with Delta. And I would like to give a standing ovation to KLM. It was a dope flight. They had food. The food was good. I don't know. That food was good, man. I mean, you can tell it was in microwavable packages, but it was good. It had gourmet taste to it. There's snacks. They had cheese. They had all kind of shit. It was dope. It was dope. I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to KLM. Relatively good plane, new plane. Even though they had Boeings, I think they had Boeing 777s, but it wasn't no issues. I did hear one little knock. One little knock. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is that? Where did that knock come from? But other than that, it was cool. It was dope. All right. Now, um, I was the flight that I got was going from Atlanta with a 4 hour layover in Amsterdam. So I did got to Amsterdam, um, and then hung out at the airport or whatever. You can't really go nowhere within 4. If your layover is 4 hours, you basically stuck at the airport. You can't really go nowhere. The best you can do is probably run, get something to eat outside of the airport, but that would be stupid. Um, so yeah, gets to Amsterdam. And you know what I'm saying? This is the first time I went in that area on an airplane. So it was dope to be in Holland or Netherlands. It was dope. Um, and seeing different people that you really don't see. That's cool. It's like a little, culture lesson. You seeing stuff that was on TV, you seeing people like certain kind of, Dutch women or people like that you see on TV and you see them up close. And that was that. Now, one thing I do have issue with, and I would suggest anybody to probably look into this when you fly. Now, there's a rule when it comes to seats. Okay, so you got in a middle seat, they had, in the back where I was at, they had three seat rows, right in the middle. But probably like 4 rows of that, and then it goes up to 4. So you have 4 people in the middle, 3 on your left, 3 on your right. This is a huge plane. It had to be at least over 200 people on the plane. So when you're dealing with that first leg was probably 8 hours and some change from Atlanta to Amsterdam. Okay. Now, if you have any size to you, whether it's length or width, right? Um, you probably would need a aisle seat. That way you can get up, stretch your legs, get the proper. If you got to go to the bathroom, you don't have to wake people up because people be on melatonin and shit like that when they on them flights. They be in a coma, so you got to really nudge them. Like, yo, I got to use the bathroom. If you drank the wrong shit, you're gonna be going to the bathroom like every half an hour. You're going to the bathroom. So that was crazy. Now, I will say KLM food is good, but for me, maybe something threw it off, but I was a little bit gassy. All right. Is that too much information? So anyway, I'm gassy, right? But it's like I wanted to, let's see. You don't want to blow up the spot. You don't want to be out there passing gas and you just making people swarm. You know what I'm saying? Because the air to circulation is probably not to par. So, me being considerate, I was holding it and decided, hey, shit, I'll just do it when I go to the bathroom. Just once you piss, you just release some air and then you good. But when I went to the bathroom, that shit wouldn't release. So now I'm sitting here with, you know, my stomach filling up with air, and it was just uncomfortable. So when I got to Amsterdam, I think I was able to, get myself back to a regular level. Now, get myself back to a regular level is only 4 hours. Now it's time to board Amsterdam plane that's heading to Thailand, Bangkok. So get on a plane, pilot talking. He said, and I forgot all of this shit. I forgot everything. I forgot the time, what time we gonna get there. I forgot all that. I was sort of like in the zone. So next thing you know, the pilot says, hold on, there we go. Next thing you know, the pilot says, the trip is good, everything going great. We got a flight of 12 and some change, and it's like my soul left my body, and I'm like, 12 hours. That's like a shift. That's like a shift plus 4 hours. That's like an 8-hour shift plus 4 hours. That's like 6 movies, yo. 6 movies back to back. So that sort of had me cringing. But as they rolled the food around, I couldn't stop eating. Everything that they passed with smelled good. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take one. What do you want to drink? I want a wine. Or I got a soda and they had no ice. Then I asked the lady, I said, can I have a wine also? And she gave me a wine. And it was a decent size, nip, probably like this red wine. So as soon as I start eating again, I started to get gassy. So I don't know anybody. If there's a way that that somebody figured out how to deal with that, do you take antacids before you leave or something like that? Number one, I would not sit at a window no more. It'd be only aisle seats. That way I can stretch my legs and get right. But do anybody understand that? Like, is there a way to sort of keep the gas down when you're taking that flight? But on the second note, unfortunately, when I left Amsterdam's, an employee was sucked into the engine of a KLM airplane. So, rest in peace to that person, because that got to been, horrible for that person, anybody that witnessed that. Now, landing in Bangkok, I had a ride set up where they have your name and shit. I had to do the fly shit. So I had somebody, waiting for me with my name on the card. So I meet the person, and they was taking me to a certain location. It was probably like 2 hours away. And that was that. But the weather, it was like a full change, a full change of the weather. You can just feel the heat, but it wasn't humid. It was more like, I don't know if you can describe it as dry heat, dry heat. But now the people was dope. People, everybody mind their business, and you had a couple people look at you, look away and stuff like that. But overall, the people that you dealt with in service-wise, they do this thing. I forgot what it's saying, but they bow their head and they say something, whatever that is. I'm gonna try to learn it. But it was just, it was a dope experience. Now, when you go to this country, you have to understand the money, which are called Thai bahts. You have to understand the money. Now, your money, American money, goes a long way. Goes a long way. I mean, you can live like a king. You can eat like a king with a couple $100. I had a budget of $200 a day. I got nowhere near it. I was over tipping people, just handing me anything, and I'll just tip them nice tip. And I still did not get rid of all the money. So overall, it was a dope trip. Now, I will say, it is a single man's kind of place. And I will repeat that. This place is a single man's place. Meaning that for somebody like me with family and kids, like wife and kids, everybody have to be on the court. If I wanted to move there, everybody got to say, okay, okay. Also, you're talking about the daughter, the son, and the other little daughter. Okay. And then you say the wife, okay. To have all of them fold to go to this island, I mean, this place is very rare. Now, if you just had a wife to deal with, you and your wife can like, start over on an island, that'd be dope. Yeah, it's possible. But when you got kids in school, it don't make sense. Like, how would they even fall into that school system? Right. So that's what I mean. Thailand is more of a single man's lifestyle. But if you wanted to stay there, you would definitely need some source of income. And I wouldn't advise going over there for work because, you won't really get nothing. But you have to have some kind of money coming in, whether it's military retirement, regular retire from your job, pension, some online job, YouTube, podcasting. You have to have something like that where it's just like a set it and forget it. You had that money come to your account and splice up to your Thai account, Thai bank account, and there you are. So that's one of the things. Now, the hotel I stayed on was right on the beach. This was a beach town, and they got so many towns that you can just stay at along the coast. They got a little bay that on the other side of the bay, I think it's Phuket. I think that's what it is, if I'm not mistaken. But this place is very dope. It's just like it's like a reset. It's like you reset your life. Maybe because you're on vacation and none of the work worries, none of the paying the bill worries, all of them is out the door until you get back on the plane. And unfortunately, that's just what it is. Some people feel that shit forever. Like they go on vacation and they drink and they steady looking at their phone and they get notifications of something due or something about to get cut off. And it just sort of knocks you out of your trip zone, you know. But like I said, the hotel that I stayed at was a 5-star hotel. It was nice. I mean, it had extended balcony that overlooked the beach. You just have to cross one little main street, and then boom, you looking at sand. You all in the sand right there. And it, far as me being African American or whatever, I didn't really see that well. I didn't see no. I seen a lot of Indian people, and I seen a lot of Asian people, different cultures of Asian people, but I didn't really see, you know, American. I seen a lot of European guys, a lot of older white guys, probably from America, but I didn't see, and I seen, people, families. People have families there, so it just seems like a dope place to visit. Now, I did hear about how you can get a suit made over there. That was in my head, but I wasn't planning on doing it. So when I got when I got dropped off, the grab is the place that's like similar to Uber. So their grab will come get you. They actually bring, they do food, they do a lot of services, but you can use it for like Uber. So the grab will come. It no, actually, how I got picked up from the airport. When I got to the hotel, the room wasn't ready. So they tucked my bags, they tagged my bags, and they held onto my bags until the room was ready. So I just started walking around. So by me walking around, I had to find a 7-Eleven. 7-Elevens are all over the place. Just like you got gas stations here in America or wherever you at, 7-Elevens are all over the fucking place. You hear me? So I walked to 7-Eleven, see if I can get some, soap and stuff like that. So as I'm walking back, there's a guy, Indian guy, and some other guy. I don't know his nationality, but they was sitting in front of their store, which was a suit store. And he was just doing your typical sales. Hey, buddy, are you interested in a suit? I'm like, man, I just got here. I ain't even count money yet. I don't want to run out of money before I leave. And he was just saying, will you just come inside, man? I can show you the fabrics that I can put together for your suit. And I was like, shit, I got a couple more hours before my room ready. All right, let's do it. Let's get it. So I go inside, and it's just, like I said, it's just rolls and rolls of fabric. It's not, the suits are sort of outside, and that's some kind of, way that he can, this it's suit displays, and they sort of outside. So I'm looking at the suits, and he's showing me different fabrics, like the good fabric, which is cashmere wool, other fabric, and then the lowercase fabric, the lowercase. So he explained it. So I'm like, all right, how much? And it was under $100. And you know me, I went to K&G and I got a suit for like 120. And that shit fit like a Steve Harvey suit. It fit like a straitjacket, And you see it in a couple videos that I got, but this one was going to be fitted. I was going to be tailored to this. So continue with the sales pitch. I mean, I'm a smart person. I know when I'm being pitched, right? So he's saying, get you this fabric. And I'm like, all right, what about a vest? Can you get me that price with a vest? And it's a little bit more, but can I fit you down? I said, man, I got somewhere to go. Kept talking. He said, well, if I can fit you now, I can, best definitely get something going. And then if you want to do something, you do something. Not, So I said, all right, cool. Let's get fitted. So I got fitted, they going around the waist and the chest and the length of the arms and the back and all of that stuff. So everything was cool. After that, he was like, can you leave a deposit? Now, you know me, I'm like, nah, bro, can't. I said, look, I'll come back. Let me think about it. I'll come back and then possibly I'll get something going. But let me come back first, man. I just got here, brother. I just got here. Come on, man. So he was like, all right, cool. Well, let me just finish fitting you. Then when you come back, I have pants for you. And then you try the pants on. If you're cool with everything, then you leave a deposit. Bet. Cool. Good. Came back the next day. The pants was there. I tried on the pants, fit like a glove. I was like, God damn. Damn, I didn't want to buy this suit. Now check. I want to do it at the end of the trip. You count your duckings, right? You don't want to do nothing at the beginning of the trip. Why would I spend $120, $110 US now at the beginning of the trip? Don't make sense. But then he called some other guy, Asian guy, an older guy. He came in there and he had you put on a mock suit and start doing the trunk and bobby pins and all of that fly shit. And he said, cool, all right, bet. Well, come back tomorrow and we will have your suit and the vest ready. That way you can try it on. And if it need to be, hemmed or whatever, we can do that. So I come back the next day. I put on the vest and I got a video of this. You can actually, I have a link of the video. Well, actually, all of this is on my Patreon, but I have a link to the video in the description. So I tried the full suit on and they had to touch up a few things, but it fit like a glove, man. They got me. So I said, I bet. Gave him the rest of the money. And I said, hold up, y'all can have this suit ready before I leave. You had this suit ready by Saturday? And when I first got there, it was Wednesday. He said, yeah, we can have this suit ready, Saturday. Give you a suit bag and take it on with you. Long story short, dope suit, got the suit, perfect. Shout out to them. I got to get the name. The link will be in the description. Also, his link to his TikTok, where if you're ever in Thailand, just check him out. So let's continue. Tiger Park. Now I got also all of this will be this little adventure I did was a part of Lenny the Explorer on the LR Pod Network on Patreon. That's a show that I'm putting together. Also another show called Follow the Money, when I speak to influential people, small all the way up to big dogs. how to make money, how to do it, advice for people that's trying to get out of the 9 to 5 rat race. So check out both of them on my Patreon, LR Pod Network. It's only $3 a month, and you get 20% off on all my merch, and you just get a lot of content that's coming down the pike also. So the Tiger Park was dope. I mean, soon as you walked in, it smelled like the biggest box of cat litter you ever smelled. You know what I'm saying? The biggest box of cat litter. And you just seen all kind of crazy ass tigers. Some of them sleeping in water, other ones walking around like they want to bust out the joint, rip your head off if they had a chance. And when I get to the front desk, it says, do you want to go in a cage with a tiger? Small, medium, large. So small, nah, I'm good. Medium, let's do medium. Large, nah. Large, you don't have a chance. I was thinking medium. All right, I can fight it off about 5 minutes. Give me some time. Give somebody time to shoot it or something like that. If the shit just snaps, you know what I'm saying? If the shit snaps, give it time to, just hold it off, kick at it, hit it in his nose or some stupid shit, just for them to get time to spray water on it or some shit. I don't know. So when I actually seen the cat, I'm like, that's a big cat. That's not a medium cat. So when I get in the cage with the cat, it was just like, oh man, it was beautiful. So he giving me warnings and shit. Don't get in front of the cat. Don't go next to the paws and don't make eye contact. All this other fly shit. So I get in there and I'm rubbing on the cat's stomach as a female, and she just moving her head. I guess she enjoying it. I got that connection with the ladies, but it was dope. It was dope. I mean, how many people can say they've been in a cage with a tiger? It's not a lot. It got to be a small number. So my thing is holding records, you know, amongst your peers. Now, is that petty? Is that petty shit? Yes, it's petty. That's some petty. Petty Teddy. What are we doing here? So just petting it, and then the whole time he tell me to come around the front. So I go around the front. I'm like, didn't you just say don't get in front of the tiger? So why we get in the front? He said, no, you cool. You with me. And it's his hand. She pretty, right? Yeah, yeah. It's very, very pretty. Humongous head. And at that point, I noticed that, yeah, I don't stand a chance. That shit get up and swipe me, take my whole face off, or go for my neck. That should be instant. Instant. And it's 3 skinny little guys with a stick in there. I stand no chance in hell. So I'm just like, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. We done. He said, no. You got one over there. One more. And I'm looking like, where? There's another tiger here. The tiger was in the corner watching this the whole time. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. So we go over there and I crouched down and I took a couple pictures with that tiger, and it was off. And I was done. And then we went around this little ride that they got, and you go in sort of in their area that they running loose. Is probably like 5, 6 tigers in there running loose. In this skimpy ass with a side by side looking golf cart looking thing with a couple rows. I think it was a golf cart. And these skimpy ass plastic panels that I can rip. If I can rip it, I know the tiger can rip. With these little punk ass bars that you can get drug right through. We just rode around just looking at the tigers in their habitat. It was dope. It was worth the whole trip. It's something that I say that, I hold dear. And this is a good start of Lenny the Explorer series or show that's on the network. It's a good start, and I had a good time. Now let's get to the money, because as I was talking, with the suit guys about suits, I was also asking how long they've been in Thailand, because they're not naturally from Thailand. They said they've been here about 12 years. They live there now, starting a business there. Now, It is possible to start a business there, but my main thing was the living situation. In Colombia, I don't think you can purchase property, or you can purchase property. I don't think you can finance it, but there you can actually finance property, you know? So it's a good, and they constantly got high rises, and their shoreline is fucking hundreds of miles long. So it's always somewhere to live. If you want to live on the beach, there's somewhere to live. Now, the thing is, do you wait? If that's your journey, if that's your life, right? Do you wait till you are retiring age? My age right now is 47. Okay, I'll be 48 this couple months from now. So somebody like me, just say if you was my age, but you didn't have a family, right? Or you had a wife and y'all can adjust to move different places without, the effect of the kids. Kids grown, they all gone. Now, would you leave now, or would you wait to retire? 67, 70. Like, I would think somebody will want a nice good 10 years there, right? A good 10 years. So guys, if and girls, if you more like in my situation, I would probably do the second alternative. The second alternative for me would be to get a condo on the beach. Okay. Buy a condo, finance a condo, whatever, and put it up for Airbnb or short time lease. And the period of times that I want to go over there, I just block it out if it's on Airbnb. And if it's lease, I'm getting money regardless. I stay somewhere else. That way you are somewhat preparing for your stay there if you stay. Some people go 6 and 6, 6 months there, come back to the States or wherever you're from for 6 months, boom. Go there for the winter, come back here for the summer. Spring and all that. So a lot of people that I know want to leave America. They have their reasons. A lot of people want to leave the area that they basically was born in, they raised in, or they working in, or they currently live in. So the goal is to get the most out of your life because you don't have a long life left. That's the goal. Get the most out of it. So if I'm going to calculate anything, I'm gonna calculate like this. When it comes to Thailand, like I said, I would do more as I travel. As I travel to go more places, got Vietnam, you got Cambodia, you got all these places that is possibly the same, but I don't know. Thailand did it for me. So when you got something that food, right? The ability to get around where you can get a moto, things like brand new, you get one brand new $1,800. You get a nice high rise, whether you leasing it or you purchased it, you get a nice condo. Nice. For relatively cheap. The money you spend daily is very cheap. You just need the number 5 thing. You need the money source coming in. You need it. Whether you go over there and you work remotely or you are working on something now and it's giving you dividends, it's feeding you monthly. I say probably the less that you can have to make that happen is $1,000 a month. Now, if you pushing 5,000 a month plus, whew, be living like a king over there. I'm trying to tell you, I could not spend $200 a week. I mean, $200 a day. I couldn't spend it. And what is that, about 14? If you say 7, yeah, about 14 something. Or if you want to do 5 days, that's 1,000. I could not spend that to save my life. So And I'm gonna get more information as I talk to more people that actually live there, either have a business there. Couple guys that I've seen on YouTube, they got like bars there. And or do you work remotely with some kind of sales or marketing company or credit card company, and you're able to go there and work remotely and you just do your little, you know, couple hours of work and then you're free for the rest of the day. So it's never too late to explore life. It's never too late to get the best out of it because it's it's basically time now to figure this shit out, man. Just figure it out, man. So last of this is I'm going back. When? I don't know. I'm planning next year because I want to go back and look at property. I want to go back, look at a condo. I want to go back and see how I could adjust in this. Even if I don't live there, how I can at least have something set up there. Um, the plane ride is a beast. I mean, to go there for like 4 days, like I was there, is it worth it? Travel 2 days just to get there and stay for 4 days? Nah, you need at least, I would suggest a full week. You feel me? So like break this down. Full week. I got on a red eye, which is 10:30 flight. So just say you get there 10:30 Friday. You leave 10:30 Friday, right? You get to Bangkok Sunday morning. This is through KLM. Get to Bangkok Sunday morning. So now you got Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? Then you check out Sunday morning, and then you will be back in the States Monday. So in actuality, you only took that takes a regular work week off and one possible day, which is that Monday. Or if you want to spend another day to sort of get back adjusted to the time period, you take Tuesday off too. So that's basically what it is. So I would suggest anybody to look in, and if it's not Thailand, it's a lot of other places, Southeast Asia, where you can look at where um, you can have a good, comfortable life. But the key to all of this shit is you need money coming in. If you think you're gonna go over there and work in a warehouse, it ain't gonna happen. If you think you're gonna go over there and drive a taxi cab, it ain't gonna happen. If you think you're gonna go over there, well, you could possibly have some kind of tour or boat or something like that. That's possible. That's possible. But to really enjoy it and get the 100% best out of it, you need to have at least $1,000 coming to you a month. All right. So let me finish. The my flight went back, and I had to stop at Amsterdam for overnight layover. So took the train from Amsterdam to Amsterdam Central. And when I got to the airport, and then I went downstairs to the train station, I didn't know. I mean, I get down to the platform. I don't know shit. I'm like, is, is this going to Amsterdam Center? I don't know nothing. It's me and another guy down there. I'm like, are you going to Amsterdam Center? He said, yeah. I said, is this the right train platform? I don't know. He was just as confused as I was. But we said, this is the finer shit in life where you somewhere for the first time and you trying to figure out how to get somewhere. That's some dope shit. And if you don't understand that, you will understand that one day. So the thing is, as the pilot is coming in, I'm going to jump back a little bit. As the pilot is landing in Amsterdam, he says the weather is 57. He said 13 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that means. Then he said 57 degrees Fahrenheit. I know what that means. That means I'm not dressed for this weather. So I get off the plane and get on the train. I'm still on the platform, so I don't really feel it. But when I get off the train in Amsterdam Central and I walk outside and I'm like, what the fuck? I had shorts on. Everybody else had bubble jackets on, wool jackets, button up, hats, and all of that shit. And I am sitting there walking around freezing. get to my hotel, drop my bags off. Then I walk around and get something to eat. I am freezing. And Amsterdam, I will say, was a dope scenery. It was a dope area. You see the girls in the window, which is weird. It's fucking weird. And it's just like nobody used them. It's just like display, right? It's like display. And just to say I seen that, to knock that off my list, that was dope. Just to get the vibe of the city, that was dope. Now I'm back to America, here, to figure out the next adventure. So if you have a place that you would like me to visit anywhere, go on iamlennyreed.com, go in the comment section. The contact section. There's a box at the bottom. That goes direct to my phone. So just write me something there and tell me a place you would like me to visit. I'll check it out and I will definitely get back to you. So the moral of the story of this is this. You must travel. Okay. There is a place out there for you. It's not in your office. It's not in your truck. It's not in your daycare. It's not in your cubicle. It's not on the back of a garbage truck. It's not in your yard. Wherever that's at, it's a place out there for you to travel. Okay. What this place did for me, it was a shot to my mental health. While you work all the time, you try to make everything right. You try to get all the bills paid. You try to keep everything on the straight and narrow. There is a place where you can go where you just relax. You decompress. I said decompose. You don't want to decompose. You decompress. Okay. And Lenny the Explorer is my purpose. I'm glad I did this show and I will continue. Your place could be America if you're not from here. Your place can be London. It could be Africa. It could be anywhere. It can be anywhere on this planet. But the main thing is this. Hopefully, wherever it is, you do it, you have fun with it, and you knock it out and you don't wait to the last minute. Because I tell you one thing, if I fell off when everybody else fell off on this trip, I would have never experienced this. Okay. When I went to Colombia and everybody fell off with Colombia, I would never experience that. You can actually travel by yourself into somewhat dangerous places. You just have to use your mind, street smarts. Don't be around people that's too eager to be around you. That's a setup. Over aggressive people, over happy people, I don't trust. And just anybody that like women, stay away from women, okay? Because they can be the push of a setup. You mind your business. You make sure you got all the apps that you need to understand the community and to get around. That's all you need. Okay? That's all you need. You don't need nobody else to go. But it's always best to have people. So I'm gonna give you one more thing before I get out of here. This is the way I get down. I choose a date where I'm going. If there's 10 people that I know there's a possibility that they can go, I would share where I'm going. I would share the time that I'm going. I would share the hotel. So if you do come, you can either be in that hotel or a closer vicinity, right? And I share the airlines. At the end of the day, when that time comes, if none of those people show or none of those people say anything about it, my wheels are still in the air. Okay. I will still enjoy that place. And that's basically it, guys. So find your happy place. Book your tickets. Don't bullshit because life ain't. All right. Y'all get out of here. Later.